Hey guys, welcome to Veganuary, day 14. I'm coming to you live from the Easton Public Market. I'm in the produce section, and the topic I wanted to share with you guys today is all about vegetable variety, thinking outside the box. So, did you know that the average American, the three main vegetables that most Americans will eat will be potatoes, tomatoes, and lettuce? Those are great, but there's a ton of fruits and vegetables out there that I want to talk to you guys about today. And now that we're 2 weeks into Veganuary, it's a great time to be thinking, how can I think outside the box with regards to the fruits and vegetables that I'm consuming? And feel free to get experimental here. You know, it's kind of fun when you're at the store to pick out a vegetable that you've never had before. And don't be afraid, because you can go home and find a really awesome recipe to use it with, and it gives you almost like a little bit of excitement over, I don't know how I'm going to use this, I'm just going to figure it out when I get home, and it gives you a reason to find a new exciting recipe to try. So let me walk around and I'll show you some of the fun vegetables that I've started incorporating into my diet that are a little bit outside the box with regards to what most Americans eat. So let's flip the camera around. Alright. So I'm going to start with this guy because I love it so much. It's beautiful. This is called Romanesco, and it's kind of in the cauliflower broccoli family, but look how stunning this is. I mean, it just makes you want to eat it just because it's so beautiful. We've got some broccolini, which is also in the broccoli family. Carrots. Feel free to get experimental with these. You know, carrots don't have to be orange only. We've got some beautiful purple and yellow carrots in here. Down here we have some more carrots. A lot of people probably never knew that carrots came in these fun colors. So it's a great way to get your kids to eat more vegetables too. Parsnips. So this is a great one to try. A lot of times people will consider this the white carrot because it kind of looks like a white carrot. Parsnips are really great for adding creaminess to a dish. In fact, my friends and I, we picked up some parsnips because we're going to add them into a potato mash, and that it gives it just more creaminess. It doesn't really add a really strong flavor, so don't be afraid to try parsnips. They're really great roasted and mashed in with potatoes. Here we have some beets, and a lot of times people only think of beets as red beets. So this is your typical red beet that I think a lot of us are probably familiar with seeing, right? But don't be afraid to try maybe a golden beet. Look how beautiful that is. So if you're roasting some beets, maybe do some golden and red ones together on a pan. It gives us some nice color and variety to your dish. We're going to keep moving on. We've got some really great root vegetables here, some turnips, watermelon radish. This is so exciting. I didn't know they had this. Okay, so watermelon radish is one of those things that vegetables that looks really ugly on the outside, you're kind of like, ew, what is this, right? It's not that exciting. But when you cut it open, which they did here, look, it looks like a little watermelon. Isn't that beautiful? So something that on the outside, this is a great example of how, you know, don't judge a book by its cover when it comes to a vegetable, because this is something that doesn't look very appealing on the outside, but when you cut it open and you slice this up, how beautiful would this be on a dish? Whether it be in a salad or roasted, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So vibrant. Moving down, we've got some leeks here. I love leeks. They're kind of like a nice onion flavor or substitute. You know, they have a similar flavor to onion. Radicchio, this is one of my favorite leaf. What would I call this? Like, it's not really in the, it's kind of maybe cabbage family, but I love the taste of radicchio. Oh, it's raining. They're misting the veggies and I got wet. But radicchio is beautiful. It's such a great flavor. I love doing this raw if you're putting together a veggie platter. It's just something interesting to add instead of just broccoli or carrots. You can put some radicchio on a plate. It's great to dip in hummus or some other dressing or sauce. What else can I show you guys? Oh, we've got some golden ball turnips down here. This is celeriac root. Look how interesting that looks. And we've got a nice big daikon radish. These guys are big. So there is some great variety, and before I end with you guys, I want to show you these mushrooms because they're so cool. So a lot of times when people think of mushrooms, they get your typical white button mushrooms, or, you know, portobellos are usually pretty common. But don't be afraid to go outside the box and try some really awesome wild mushrooms. So this is a beautiful little blend here. We've got some oyster mushrooms, shiitake, we've got maitake mushrooms in there. Really cool, crazy looking wild mushrooms that are going to be so good for your body, and they have really great textures and flavors that are great to add to a dish, especially as a meat substitute. This is maitake mushroom, which I had at Veg restaurant in Philadelphia. If you've ever been, they make a phenomenal dish with maitake mushrooms. So I'm going to walk out of here. Sorry, excuse me. So that's my tip for you guys today for Veganuary day 14. Keep up the great work. You're 2 weeks in and only 2 more weeks to go. So keep up your great work with the pledge and leave a comment below and let me know if you've gotten experimental with your produce shopping and what fun fruit or vegetable have you tried recently that you never tried before you went vegan. I'd love to hear. And give me a thumbs up, give me a heart if you liked this video and you found it to be informative, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 15 with another tip. Bye!